Good morning. How you guys doing? This Mike back with the thought of the day on January 28th, 2025. First, I want to give honor and praise to the Elohim of Israel for giving me the strength and the wisdom to bring you this message. Then I'd like to open with the serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. May your will, not mine, be done. Today I'll be reading from the AA Daily Reflections, and it's entitled Treasures of the Past. Treasures of the Past. And it says, showing others who suffer how we were given help is the very thing that makes life so worthwhile for us now. Cling to that thought that in God's hands the dark past is the greatest possession you have. The key to life and happiness for others. With it, you can avert death and misery for them. Alcoholics Anonymous, page 124. What a gift it is to realize that all those seemingly useless years were not wasted. The most degrading and humiliating experiences turn out to be the most powerful tools in helping others to recover. And knowing the depths of shame and despair, I can reach out with a loving and compassionate hand and know that the grace of God is available to me. Wow. That's so true, man. That's so true. I got a lot of history with alcoholism and the effects of it, and living in despair and doing different things. And I once thought, when I was going through all of the stuff I was going through, especially that 10-year tragedy, and I was deep in alcoholism, I always thought, like, why did God allow this to last so long? He could have stopped it any one of those years, but it went 10 years. You know what I'm saying? And then I came to realize that when I'm sitting there and I'm telling my story and it's touching so many different people in so many different ways, it seemed like each year was touching somebody different. Each experience that I shared, somebody else can relate to. It makes sense to me now that he allowed that to happen so I'll be able to touch so many different people with my experience. See, that's the part that we don't understand when we're going through it. He's helping us gain experience so we could go out and tell everybody what he did for us and the different situations that he got us out of. Because it's not us that's doing this, that's getting ourselves out of these situations. Because if it was me getting myself out of the situation, I wouldn't have been in the situation to begin with. So all praise and honor go to him. Because he the one got me sober. I couldn't get myself sober. It was many times I wanted to stop drinking and I wanted to do this and do that, and I couldn't get myself sober. And you know, when we sharing that experience and strength and hope, it's coming from the soul. And if you're totally honest, the people that's listening to you are gonna be able to tell that. You know what I mean? And no matter what you did or what you went through, when you sharing it, especially if somebody with your sponsor and you doing your steps, I never seen a sponsor look at somebody and say, wow, I never heard nothing like that. You know what I mean? Because we all from different backgrounds and different races and different places in the world, but we all got a common problem, and that's alcoholism. And we all have the characteristics that lead to picking up the drink and the behaviors that come after we pick up the drink. So understanding makes us feel no shame about our past, because we understand that what we went through is the very tools that we need to go help other people. But you got to be willing to go out and have that courage to go out and tell your story, because that's what he allowed you to get through it for. You know what I mean? And I understand that a lot of people feel like they want to be anonymous and things of that nature, and I don't knock that. Everybody has their own way of looking at things. But I choose to go out and tell my story, even those people who are non-alcoholic, because they might have not come out. They might not even understand the alcoholic yet. Or they might have people in their family that they know they can help. Like, wow, I got somebody in my family that was acting just like he was acting. So you never know who you're helping. You know what I'm saying? But all in all, it's just about not feeling sorry about your past and understanding that the past is a treasure, and you can use that experience to go out and help other people, man. It says the most degrading and humiliating experiences turn out to be the most powerful tools. When we're in meetings now and you hear people talk about things that you be like, wow, but you can relate to it. some of the most devastating situations they've been through, some of the most humiliating situations they've been through, and you can relate to it, and it's touching somebody in that meeting who's might be there in their early stages of recovery, and now they like, wow, okay, I belong here. You know what I'm saying? Because they might have went through that same thing, but wasn't strong enough to admit it yet. So now, but they know that they belong there now, and they start to feel comfortable, and then they keep coming, and that's how the programs works. This is Mike. Enjoy the rest of your day. Shalom.